Welcome back to Ironman Daily. In this episode, I'm going to be demonstrating how to slay wilderness dust devils on Ironman. For this setup, I'm using a face mask, a mythical cape, an amulet of power, dragon scimitar, dragon defender, rune plate body, rune plate legs, boots of lightness, barrow's gloves, and the ring of dueling to teleport to the Ferox Enclave. All of these items are fairly expendable, so I don't really mind that much if I get slain by a PKer, but I'm still going to do my best to run away, fight back, and make it difficult for any PKer who tries to stop me. You don't have to pray before you get here because there's an altar right outside, so just teleport to the Ferox Enclave, and you can get an inventory with some stat boosting potions, stamina potion, and all of your prayer potions and maybe a little bit of food. Don't forget your looting bag. Once you've got everything, you can run out east of the Ferox Enclave. Wait for your map to load there. Run past this zombie pirate or whatever. And here is the spot. So I'll show you on the mini-map. This is the location where we're going to be going in. The teleport on the Ring of Dueling works everywhere below level 20 Wilderness. And right now we're in level 18. Once you get in here, run to the east and then north past the green dragons, past the jellies, and you'll be up in around level 25 Wilderness. So if you do get attacked by a PKer, then you will need to run south about 5 levels of Wilderness before you can teleport out, so it's not too bad. Past these hellhounds, past these jellies, don't go in there. Could use the crevice there if you wanted, but no big deal. That might be a good way to escape PKers if you were getting attacked. And here are the dust devils. So what I like to do is I like to go around and attack all of the dust devils, and so they all aggro on me, and then I can just sit in the corner and AFK, even though it's generally not safe to AFK in the wilderness. That's what I like to do anyways. And one thing to note here is because this is a multi-combat zone, this is a great place to use barrage. So if you want to mage these down with ancient magics, that's a valid option. Make sure to pray melee, and once you're praying melee, you'll take no damage, and that's why my inventory is full mostly of prayer potions instead of food. I was here earlier before I started recording, and that's when I picked up this blighted super restore. These dust devils, because they're wilderness monsters, they drop blighted items, blighted food and potions. So here's a blighted Karambwa one. You can see blighted items only work in the wilderness, so they're great for staying stocked up while you're slaying. Slayer! I don't really need these fire runes or earth runes, but I'm gonna pick them up anyways. I didn't pot up here because I had already taken some potions from my previous run right before I started recording, and I deleted that recording. I recorded an intro and everything, but I am not going to use that because I had brought way too much food and I had forgotten my looting bag, so I decided to just start over. So that's basically all it is. If you see any white dots in the minimap, you can instant log. Just run south. As soon as you get to level 20 Wilderness, you can try to get out to the Ferox Enclave. Once you've filled up your looting bag and your inventory, or you've finished your Slayer task, run south to the Green Dragons where you get to level 20 Wilderness and cast your teleport with the Ring of Dueling. Since I'm using melee prayer, it's probably not even necessary that I wear this rune armor, but it does look pretty fly, right? It looks good, especially with the face mask. I'm like a bandito. Covers up my beard really well. I'm not going to take it off for risk of instantly dying, because I forget what the effect is if you don't wear a face mask with these guys. I think you just rapidly take hits of 16 damage, but I forget, and I'm not going to test it out in the wilderness here. Could be worth wearing a Ring of Wealth to get better drops, but I don't know if that works. And I like having this ring here for teleports. Got that slot open. If you have any tips on how I could improve these runs with melee, then please let me know. And because I do read all of the comments. And any questions or thoughts about how this process could be improved, please let me know. I'm currently running Dust Devils on this account just so I can get a new Slayer task. Great thing about doing all these in the corner is that it creates a big stack of items and you can just spam click it all to pick it all up. You don't have to run all around to get all the items. Some of these items are weird, like Blighted and Tangle Sack. I don't really need that stuff. I don't spend that much time in the wilderness that I'm casting spells like Entangle. I already have my Dust Staff, so there's not much else for me to get from these guys, but I do want to get through this task. Currently at 33,000 Slayer XP until my next level. Oh, here's a guy. Is this guy gonna fucking kill me? No, he's just sitting there. See, that was pretty bad reaction times. Normally I would just try to insta-log if I saw a guy. Blighted Ancient Ice Sack, that seems cool. Is that an ice barrage? I don't know. I'll finish this batch and then I'll just teleport back to the Ferox Enclave so you can see what that looks like. Revenant Cave Telly, it's cool. I brought the defense potion because I thought I'd be doing this without prayer at first, and then I just never deposited it. But once you've got your prey melee on, you take no damage, so it's pointless to really bring that. The only reason you would bring food is if you make mistakes with your prayer, or if you're trying to defend against a PKer, so that's a good reason to have food. Magic Shortbow Scroll, what does that do? Okay, I'll be back here to do some more of this off camera to finish this task. But first, I'm going to quickly run down to the Green Dragons and teleport out of here. You can see behind my inventory it says level 25. That's the level of wilderness we're in right now. Okay, so now I can run. Could go through this crevice too, right? Let's see if this works. 77. I only have 75. I cannot squeeze through. Oh well. Gotta go around. Clicking down here, south. So you can see I'm at level 22. As soon as it hits level 20, I'll be able to teleport out right before I get to the Green Dragons, and now I'm back in the Ferox Enclave, and I can go bank. Of course, I was barely in the, I was barely there for any time at all, but I already got a decent amount of loot from it, so you can see how this is a lucrative thing to do, to get loot. And you also get a chance of hitting the Dust Battlestaff, which is a great item. So thanks for tuning into this episode, and I'll be back next time with something new and interesting. It'll probably be related to the combat tasks because I'm still working here to get my, excuse me, what am I doing? I'm getting the medium unlock. I want to get my Gommel's Hilt 2 for running barrows. One task I'll probably do next episode is Into the Den of Giants. I might be trying to get some giant keys so I can slay Obor and get all of the Obor tasks done. So stay tuned for all of that. If the episode doesn't come out tomorrow, it'll come out the day after that. And if not the day after that, then it'll come out on Monday. Thanks for watching. Cheers.